Imagine a conscious contact with God so strong that no matter what you are doing or not doing, that no matter what your kids are up to or not up to, and that whether you've got the person of your dreams or they're just not cooperating, that you are happy, content, and at peace. A space where everyone else's thoughts, attitudes, and actions are beautiful and exactly as they are supposed to be. Well, this is the space where I like to play. My name is Mischa Z, and this is today's Bitch Slap. Join me as I shed light on the thoughts, actions, and attitudes that are causing you pain, and we train our minds to go to the capital S inner self, the joy that is waiting for us, the God within.
On the previous episode, I've referenced the question of what am I supposed to be doing with my life? I'm 53. I've been wondering for decades. Brief moments of, I've found my calling. Most of the time it's like, what is my calling? But that what I'm supposed to be doing with my life is what I'm doing right now. And if I can strip off judgment, strip off expectations, strip off societal pressures, strip off familial pressures, what I'm doing right now, creating podcast episodes. I just did my bio yesterday. All these things. I get to interview for somebody else's summit, be interviewed. Yeah, that's what I'm supposed to be doing right now. That's it. Why the belief that it needs to be different? And I like that question, and I like that concept. Finding acceptance of the moment, what I'm doing. I do not need to be anywhere different. I believe you understand what I'm saying. So, the strategy, learned how to love what I'm doing right now, because that is what I'm supposed to be doing right now. That is literally what God has me doing right now, or the universe, or infinite intelligence. So the tactics around that, I talk about them all the time. I do. So then we graduate to, as I am now doing what I'm supposed to be doing, my calling, whether I believe it or not, as I'm working on my calling. This is so funny. Thank you for listening and indulging me. I hope you're having as much fun as I am. I do, because this is fun. And I'm working hard to be of service, to carry a valuable message, and to lead by example, and to be the mad scientist and go out and try new things and report back. But the question is, I just really had this awareness. I was like, wow, I'm in the heat of the battle with this whole 2CCX thing, with this whole Russell Brunson high-end coaching thing, just getting done with the summit. And now there's a lot more to do, and potentially a lifetime worth of work. And I'm like, well, if one day at a time, and I like this concept, one day at a time, if I'm willing to keep at it, how do I not have it be pressure filled? How do I have sleepful nights? How do I find contentment where I am within that process? Not feeling that I'm behind, not feeling that I need to do more, not feeling that I need to be farther along than I am, not competitively looking at where I stand, relative to my perception of others. And, the more I can keep in the moment, how do we keep in the moment? How do I keep in the moment? If I keep my thoughts to being of service, pray to be of service. All right, God, what will you have me do here? Where would you have me go? What would you have me do? And what would you have me say and to whom? For example, totally lost my train of thought. My son's alarm is going off in his room. It totally threw me off. Hold, please. And how can I find an appropriate amount of to do or to-dos or work-life balance? I don't know if work-life balance is the right thing to say, but can I be happy putting in, let's just say, 5 solid hours towards it a day and not feeling the need to do more? And let me tell you, 5 solid hours, that's legit. 5 solid hours, that's legit. Like, there's little breaks in there, there's lunches, there's distractions, there's this, that, and the other thing. So the reality of 5 solid hours, some people might be thinking, well, gosh, I'm doing 10 or 12-hour days. Yeah, I'm sure that you're doing a 12-hour day that's highly focused consistently. I find a 5-hour day is much more productive. I'm just saying. So how do I not fall into that trap of needing more hours or needing to be further ahead? Anyway, these are things. So of course I've got my standard tools of prayer, meditation, journaling, service, talking to my coaches, my mentors, all these things, learning, growing, trying to, and in that vein, I'm interviewing Daniel Packard, and we're going to talk about just that thing. We are going to talk about just this thing. So I'm super excited to learn some new tactics to help the mental hopscotchery. And I'm going to end with this and just a little bit of a rant here that oftentimes I am happy and comfortable and content and it's all good. But it's when the shiny object takes over. I need to have X amount of money, X amount of success, X amount of looks, X amount of likes. I need to, just have all. I can feel the pressure. What's the little bio pressure, amplified pressure everywhere in my life. So now I've got the little pressure of having an email sequence done that's amplifying the pressure in other parts of my life. And so how do I acknowledge the email sequence pressure and understand that in the big scheme of things, if it takes me an extra 2 weeks and I lose 50 of my 400 new list, like, it's not the end of the world. I'm just at the very beginning. I don't know. This is just the stuff that was rolling through my melon, a bit disjointed. Trying to have fun, people. Trying to have fun. Welcome to the fray. Those ahead, thank you for leading the path. Peace out.
Thank you for spending time with me today. As someone who is committed to growth and service to this world, I so appreciate your willingness to come with me, go within, and serve our world through change. If you found value in this podcast and you know someone who can use this message, share this episode with them. Share it so our mission can be achieved one episode at a time. And of course, subscribe so you can hear more. And lastly, for more resources on what has helped me on my journey and can help you on yours, go to belove.media/resources. That's belove.media/resources. Thank you again for listening.